Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luki here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best AK class on Modern Warfare. Now this is, in my opinion, one of the best assault rifles. You guys may have a completely different opinion than me, but personally I think this is one of the best assault rifles in the game. There's a bunch of different attachments on it that are very nice, so I do really like this weapon. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best class set up for it, the class that I've been using and that I've been doing very well with, so I thought I'd go ahead and share it with you guys. But before I do go ahead and show it, make sure to go ahead and drop a sub and a like, because I'm trying to hit 20,000 subscribers, so every single sub is much appreciated. I'm getting closer and closer each day, so yeah, thank you for all the support and the recent subs and all that, by the way. I do appreciate it, but let's just get into the class setup. So the first one is going to be the Monolithic Suppressor, which obviously suppresses your sound and it makes your damage range better. Now with this weapon, it does have a little bit of recoil, so having a little bit of a damage range as a plus is very nice, because you can hit those people at longer ranges a lot more easy, and I just think it's a very nice for this weapon. Next up though is going to be the 23-inch Romanian barrel. This increases the damage range, bullet velocity and the recoil control, and like I just said before, the recoil on this weapon is quite noticeable. There is quite a little bit of recoil on this weapon, so I do recommend you guys sticking this attachment on, because it's going to counter that recoil quite well and also give you extra range, which is also very nice. The only cons are that it makes the aim down sight speed and movement speed a little bit slower, but that is fine because some of the next attachments will make it a little bit faster anyway and counter that. So next up, it's going to be the Cronin LP945 mini reflex. If you've watched most of my class setup videos, I will always use this reflex sight because it's, in my opinion, it is one of the nicest ones. Now it is completely up to you which reflex sight you use. There is a bunch of different ones that you can use, so it's completely up to you, but that is just my personal preference. Next up is going to be the skeleton stock. The con is aiming stability, which is okay, and then the pros, there are 3 pros, which makes this really nice. It makes the aim down sight speed better, movement speed better, and it also makes the aim walking movement speed a lot quicker as well. So basically when you're aiming down the sights, you will be able to move around a lot quicker, and you're going to be able to strafe and all of that kind of stuff and dodge the enemy's bullets. Next up though is the 70 round drum mags. Now this is quite a lot of bullets for an assault rifle. I do recommend using it. However, if you guys don't want to, then you guys can use any of the other extended mags if you want to. But I like using this one because 75 bullets in a magazine is just absolutely insane, and you guys are going to be able to kill a lot of enemies with this weapon. Now this weapon, in my opinion, seems to be one of the strongest assault rifles. When I've been using it, as you just saw then, for example, I kill people with this weapon extremely easily, and the time to kill with this weapon just seems very quickly. It only takes about 3 hits and you guys will get an easy kill. So I do really like this weapon. In my opinion, it's one of the strongest and the best assault rifles in the game. There are some SMGs and LMGs that might outcompete this weapon, but if you are accurate and you hit all your shots, you guys will be rewarded. So as you guys can see just there, easy double kill, and I just think this weapon is such a powerful weapon. The AK in previous Call of Duties has always been one of my favourite weapons in the game. It's just such a well balanced weapon, and it is obviously a weapon based on a actual weapon in real life, the AK-47. So I do really recommend you guys using this weapon. Also, this weapon just looks nice in my opinion. Like, it looks like a proper gun, and it just feels very nice to use. And like I said before, if you are accurate with it, it will be rewarding and you guys will absolutely melt every single enemy that you come in contact with. Next up though, I'd like to quickly go ahead and mention the perks that I like to use on this class. So I like to use EOD, Battle Hardened and Ghost. EOD will basically just protect me from claymores, proximity mines, grenades, score streaks and all of that kind of bullshit in this game, because as you guys know, there's a lot of claymores, a lot of proximity mines, especially on this new shoot house game mode, because it's a very small map, and if you run around any corner at all, there's always going to be some kind of claymore or some kind of explosive device just waiting for you. So it is very nice to stick on EOD just to counter that, because the amount of times you die in this game to explosives is absolutely ridiculous. So I do strongly recommend you guys sticking that on. Next up, I like to use Ghost. Now the perk number 2 is completely up to you. I like using Ghost because I am a solo player. However, if you guys aren't a solo player and you play with friends quite oftenly, I do recommend you guys sticking on something different, because the reason I use Ghost is because I'm a solo player and therefore my teammates are usually kind of rubbish, and the enemies always seem to get a UAV on my teammates because they kill them over and over again, and then they end up getting a UAV, and then my position is revealed, and then the enemies know where I am, and it just results in me dying. So if I have Ghost on, then I shouldn't have to worry about those teammates being too bad that much, because I will still be off the minimap if they do get a UAV or anything like that. So yeah, I do strongly recommend you guys using that perk. If you are a player who plays in squads though, or with your friends, I do recommend you guys sticking on Hardline. Hardline will make your kill streaks one less kill needed to get them, so that's very, very nice. And I also recommend you guys using Kill Chain. Kill Chain on Shoot House is very, very nice because basically your kill streaks will count towards your next kill streak. So let's say, for example, you get a VTOL. If that VTOL gets like 4 kills, then you can go ahead and get your chopper gunner with those 4 kills that the VTOL got. So it's very, very nice. So once you get your VTOL, you can sit back for a minute, relax, let your VTOL do all the work, and you guys will unlock your next kill streak. So I do strongly recommend using that one as well. But the last one is going to be the Battle Hardened perk, which basically makes you makes enemies flashes and stuns less effective on you. It's very, very annoying when the enemy teams flash you or stun you. So if you use Battle Hardened, you guys are not going to be able to be as affected by them. Now next up is going to be the lethal and tactical I use. Of course you guys can use whatever lethal and tactical you guys want to, because it's not going to make you really play any better. But personally, I like to use Claymore because a Claymore is basically just a free easy kill, and I also like to use Stim Shot because Stim Shot is very, very helpful if you get into those gunfights where there's multiple people and you get weak. And if you do get weak, then you can easily heal, and it will just help you guys out a bunch. So I really do recommend you guys using Stim Shot. That is pretty much it for the class setup. The field upgrade I use, by the way, is Dead Silence, just because it allows me to play a little bit more faster, and that is basically it for the class setup. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully you guys do as good as I do with this class. Make sure to give it a go, make sure to leave any suggestions down below on any videos you'd like me to do next, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.